Hi, RefWorks is a research tool available to Merrillhurst students and faculty. RefWorks organizes sources and creates APA and MLA citations. In the next few minutes, we will create a new RefWorks account, create a folder to organize the citations we import into our RefWorks account, import article citations from the EBSCOhost database, add those citations into the folder we've created to keep them organized, import a book citation from the Shoen library catalog, create a bibliography from the sources we've imported, and access an article from the EBSCOhost database from the citations we've imported into our RefWorks account. Access RefWorks from the main Shoen library page in this little gray box right here in the middle of the screen. RefWorks will be over here on the right side. If you are off campus, you'll see this screen as you would when you sign in for any of the library's databases. Just put in your Merrillhurst ID number and your last name and click the sign in button. Okay, so now you'll see this screen. You're still not signed into RefWorks, so you'll put your information in the login name and password. But if you've never set up an account, the first thing you want to do is click right up here where it says sign up for a new account. Click right there. Go ahead and put in your information. This student is using his Merrillhurst ID number just to simplify things. Hit the next button. Fill out the information on the next screen and click Create Account. Next time you want to access your RefWorks account, just type in your login name and password and you'll be ready to go. Now that we've got our RefWorks account, we want to create a new folder. You can open up as many folders as you'd like. We want these for each subject we're researching. Otherwise, you'll just get a big pile of resources and citations in your RefWorks account. This way we can keep them all organized. So right up here near the top on the left side, you'll see a button that says New Folder. Click on this. And I'm going to look for some articles in a bit on adult education. So that's what I will name this folder. Hit Create. And now we'll see over on the right side, under folders, there's a folder that says adult education. And as we add citations to this folder, we'll see the number change right next to it. Like I said, you can open up as many folders as you'd like. So now we're going to import some article citations from an EBSCOhost database. So you go to your EBSCOhost database and do a search, find some articles that you like, and I'm going to show you how you can import more than one at a time. So here are some articles that look really great to me. So over on the right side of the citation, you'll see a little blue icon. That's a folder. If I click on this, it will add the citation to a temporary folder within the EBSCOhost database. So I'm going to click 4 of these guys. So this means I've added all 4 of these article citations to the temporary folder. So now I'm going to go to the top of my EBSCOhost page and click where it says folder right up here at the top. And this is, like I said, just a temporary folder, and it'll show me the 4 articles that I just saved to that folder. So I'm going to click all 4 of them, select all 4, and over here on the right side it says export. Just think of this as exporting these citations into your RefWorks account. So I've got them all clicked, and I'm going to click export. And then I'll see one more mysterious screen, but it defaults to direct export to RefWorks, so that's great. So I click save. So what we're doing now, when I click save, it will actually export these citations to RefWorks. So I click on save. If I was not already signed into my RefWorks account, it would ask me to sign in one more time. I'm signed in. Whenever you bring one or several new article citations to your RefWorks account, you'll get this screen. And what it basically is saying, view last imported folder down here at the bottom right, that's going to be the most recent citation or citations that you brought to your RefWorks account. So when I click on this, I will see the citations that I just imported to my RefWorks account. So that's how you do it. Do it a few times and you'll get the hang of it. It looks like a couple of clicks, but yeah, like I said, do it a couple of times and you're an expert. Now that we've added some citations to our RefWorks account, we want to put them into the folder that we've created for those citations. In this case, all of these citations have to do with adult education. So I'm going to click each one of the boxes next to the citations. And then when there's a tab that says Organize Folders, there's a copy of it, or it looks like an icon for a little yellow folder. When I put the mouse over that, I will see a list of all of my folders. I just have the one so far, Adult Education. And when I click on that, now it says 4. It went from 0 to 4. That means we now have 4 citations in that specific folder. And we can add as many more folders as we want. We can add more citations to those folders. You can have citations in more than one folder, and you can always delete citations from your folders. Now we are going to add a book citation from the Shoen Libraries catalog. So I found a couple of great books here. I want to add this first book, Narrative Perspectives on Adult Education, to my RefWorks account. So what I do, I click on Details, the Details link right under the title, and you'll see the description of the book and all the chapters and all that great stuff. Over here on the right side, under Actions, when I click on Actions, I'll see a link for RefWorks. Click on RefWorks, and once again I'll get the View Last Imported folder. When I click on this, I will see the book that I just brought into my RefWorks account, and also once again I'm going to put it in the proper folder. So I click the little box, click on the little folder icon, and click on Adult Education. And now there are 5 sources in there. So like I said, you always want to keep your sources organized once you've brought them into your RefWorks account. Now we'll see how to create a bibliography out of some of the citations that we've added to our RefWorks account. So I want to create a bibliography out of the citations I added to my Adult Education folder. So over here on the right, I'm going to click under Folders. I'm going to click that specific folder, Adult Education. And I will see the 5 citations that we've added to that folder. And this could be 2 citations, it could be 20, it could be as many as you have in there. So I'm looking at the citations in that folder. I go right up here to the top where it says Create Bibliography, and I click on there, and it says Select an Output Style, and once you click this, it'll stay there until you decide to click another one. So I'm going to click MLA 7th edition. You might say APA 6th or any of these others. But unless I change this, it'll always come to, I will click on MLA 7th edition. And like I said, I can always change that later on. So I click on that, and then it says select a file type. I'm going to select HTML. I could select Word or any of these others. I'm just going to say HTML, then I can cut and paste it later. Now I click on Create Bibliography. And down here on the right, you get this mysterious little green box. It says Completed. And I'm just going to click here to download. It's the first click here link. And right away it pops up. I get the works cited at the top of the page. And I get the citations. They've alphabetized them for me. They've put them in the proper format, so the second line is indented 5 spaces. I could cut and paste this onto my Word document, and there it is. One thing that's very important with these these RefWorks citations, they do make mistakes sometimes, so you have to proofread this. Otherwise, you'll be very bummed out when you see that it wasn't exactly perfect. So I would cut and paste this into my Word document, and then I would go through everything and make sure that it's correct. There might be a few little errors, so it'd be very easy to go in and fix them. But this would have saved me a lot of time doing all these MLA citations by myself. Now I want to show you how you can sometimes look at the full text of the articles you've imported to your RefWorks. When you import a citation to RefWorks, you're just getting the citation. You're not getting the full article. You'll get the abstract and some other great information, but you won't get the full article. So I'll show you how sometimes you can link back to that article. So here's some of the resources that we've imported. Right up here at the top, it says standard view in this box, right up here where I'm circling. If you click on that, and you'll see for each citation, you'll get a standard citation. If I click on this, you'll get a few other choices, and one choice is full view. When I click on this, I'll get a lot more information for each citation. So let's look at the second one, this journal article. Now I also get the abstract of the article, which is great. All the subject headings, and some really great information is here, including down here there's a link, and this is a link that will take me right back to the database to that specific article. So if I click where it says link, click the link, and it will take me back to the database, and the PDF is right there. So if the PDF is in the database, as it is with this article, if I click on PDF full text, it'll pop up and I've got the article right there. Pretty slick. The last cool trick we want to show you is how to attach a document to your RefWorks citations. This is great. If you've actually got the article from the database, you can save it to your desktop and then save it to your RefWorks account. That way, whenever you access your RefWorks from any computer, you have access to that specific article right there. So what we've done, I'll show you the second article. I found the article in the EBSCOhost database and I attached it to my hard drive. So now I'm going to click the little pencil right on top of the citation. This is Edit. This is where I can go in and edit the information in the citation. If something's not spelled right, or if I want to change anything else, this is where I can do that. I can also add an attachment to this at this point. So this is, if I scroll down a little bit, I'll see a line that says Attachments. Click on Browse, and you go to your hard drive to find that specific file. Find the file, click on it, and say Open. And it'll process for a few seconds, maybe a little bit longer. So what it's doing right now, it's adding this file to our RefWorks account. So now I see that the file's attached. I just click on Save Reference, X out of here, and now we'll see next to this citation, right on top, is a little paperclip. It says Sailing Against the Wind, so now I know that the file is attached to it, and I can click on that anytime and come up with the full PDF of that article. This is great. Like I said, you can attach any of the articles that you find to your RefWorks. That way you can have your own library whenever you open up RefWorks. So as you've seen, RefWorks really is a great tool for organizing your resources and for creating APA and MLA citations. Let us know if you have any questions about RefWorks or any other library resources at reference@merrillhurst.edu or 503-534-7040. Thanks a lot and have fun.